Hello, hello. Welcome back. We are streaming Blueprints once again. Last time, there was a decent bit of progress. I almost made it into the antechamber, but got blocked by some dead ends. But this time, I have some ideas about what I want to do. There's a few things that I haven't accomplished. I haven't gotten all the letters for all the rooms. I haven't been able to connect the boiler room to a bunch of other rooms that seem like should be important. And I haven't read all the emails in all the different terminals. So that's what I'm going to try and do today. Let me change the name. We've got day 24, session 9. Let's get started. There we go. I want to recruit the lab frequently because that means I can probably get more letters in the mailroom. Today, if I do recruit the mailroom, I'll know if those letters actually are a permanent addition to the mailroom. It almost feels like they might not be. Not sure. So far, the letters didn't have too many things that I didn't know. That's where I did find out that I should try and connect the lab to a bunch of different things. Maybe I'll take the root cellar. I want to take the root cellar just so I can have more dig spots. They can be quite useful. And I want to see the family tree again. Simon and Herbert. Thomas. Lord William, Lady Ashlyn, Lady Ashlyn and Lionel Epson, Simon H. Sinclair, the mother of Mary Epson. Father. So, brothers, I'm assuming brothers, grandparents, Baroness Orv, the Baroness, Thomas Sinclair's wife. So Herbert Sinclair's mother was the one that had the moon necklace, the moon pendant. That's what I wanted to remember. It was Herbert's mother that had the moon necklace. My great-grandmother, mother, grandmother, grandfather, mother, grandfather, great-grandmother. Doesn't seem like there's anything else here. No sign has been found yet. XYZ ABC. Why does it say that? I wrote that down a while ago. Found in the root cellar. Found in the sleeping in the root cellar, yeah. But it's strange. But it also says no sign has been found yet. I don't know what this means. Author and illustrator whose fanciful stories, named Marion Marigold, was last seen by a Friday getting into carriage after a late. But why circle or highlight the word sign? That's a strange thing to say. Alright. Let's continue. With 9 gold or 9 coins as a beginning allowance, if I draw the commissary, I should be pretty quickly able to buy. I always take the nook. It gives me a rook, so I might as well take that. And before going in there, I'm gonna draft these rooms as well. I'll take the hallway. And I'll draft this room. Passageway, gem requirement, chapel. I'd rather take the passageway rather than the chapel. There's nothing of value in the chapel. Let's try that. Okay, let's continue drafting. Oh, I'm gonna open that right away actually. Might be worth having these rewards early. The car keys, not particular value to me. A gem. The kitchen, the parlor, the den. I don't think I want to get the kitchen just yet. Which way does this go? Sure, let's take the parlor. Let's get some more gems. The parlor. Wind-up key. Puzzle. The box next to this is this box is false. A box next to this is true. The box next to this box contains gems. So let's see. The box next to this box is false. A box next to this box is true. So if this box is true, then this box is false, and therefore a box next to this box is not true, which would then be this one. The box next to this one. So that doesn't help me narrow anything down. Let's try that again. If this one is false, the box next to this box is false, this one is lying, then this says a box next to this box is true. Therefore, a box next to this box is not true, and both of these boxes are false. The box next to this... So, this one has to be true. A box next to this box is true. If this is true, then this one, the box next to this box is false, is also false, and this box is true. The box next to this box contains a gem, so this one contains the gems. I'm kind of risking it. I'm not super confident on this one, and I'm just gonna go for it. Oh, thank goodness. This puzzle makes me so nervous that I'm about to get it wrong. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, I just wasted a step that way. I keep doing that, walking the wrong way. Spread gem in each green room. I don't have any oh, I have one green room outside. This is the only one that goes down. Is it worth it? Well, before... Yeah, I could take... no, that sucks. I want to take it just because it goes down. Oh, hello. I wonder if there's a shovel nearby. It would be nice if there was, because I have extra digging spots in my house this turn. Observatory. At what level am I on the observatory? I'd rather take the bedroom closet and get 2 items. Yeah, that's nice. A die. And a gem. This is the westerly side. Let's build towards the east. A lockpick kit. That could come in handy. Yeah, I don't mind ending this path here. But then I would be left with just one way up. That'd be kind of... No, I have 2 ways up. Okay. That's fine. Ding ding. Can I please retrieve my item? Thank you. Can I check an item? I'll just check the car keys. Why not? I wonder if there's any information back here that I'm not recognizing. Let's keep going. Build up from here. Courtyard, breaker room, or chapel. I can build a chapel, that's fine. Before I go in there, let's just draft the next room up. What kind of room do I want? Not a red room. Maybe a hall of some kind, so I can get multiple passages. That's a good draw. Let's take that. Now I always have unlocked doors. So if I draw the Great Hall, let's go into the chapel and build the other way. Wasting my steps, I feel like, but it's fine. Clink. I need a shovel. A storeroom. Morning room. Let's try the morning room. Why not? It's 2 gems. So many digging spots. What is this? The deposit box key for 233. I've never opened 233 before. That'd be pretty useful, actually. I wish I do draft the vault at this point then. Clink. Can't afford a shovel anymore if I do draft a commissary. All in the same seat. Isn't that what he said? Alzara? Security, gem required. I'd rather take security because it also builds towards the sides. But I haven't read the emails in security, and I think those should still be open. Let's see here. Log into network. There we go. Electronic mail. There we go. Kirk! From Anne Babbage. Another request. Have I read this email before? Date November 5, 1986. Dear Darren, this is a year before, or like this is a few months before she went missing. Marion Marigold went missing. Mr. Darren Kirk, right? Kirk Darren. Darren Kirk? No. If you have any more of these red and blue memo sheets, the Baron has requested a handful of each for a new project he's working on in the clock tower. I've never been to the clock tower. I haven't drafted it yet. For my part, I can't understand for the life of me why you and the Baron continually insist on confounding my staff and every other person who stumbles upon one of your colored memos. I'm not confident confusion is the best security, but it's not my department, so I leave that up to you and the Baron. Okay. So, to Anne Babbage, security measures. Mrs. Babbage, from January 24th, 1987. This is right around the time of the Red Guard, right? 8/27. Red Guard due in the next month. So September is when the Red Guard was due, and this is January. Mrs. Babbage, I'd like to address one potential security vulnerability of having an antechamber lever in the weight room. As the years have gone by, the Baron's frequency of working out in this room has gone from once in a red moon to as rare as a man without self-pity. As such, we find this room mostly relegated to guest use, and given that an antechamber lever is not only unsuited but also poses a security risk, I advise we either remove or conceal it and install a secondary lever to control the south entrance. As such, I find this relegated antechamber lever is not only unsuited but also poses security. I advise we either remove or conceal it and reinstall a secondary lever to control the southern entrance. I've received the lever as an item from the weight room. But I've never tried to look for a place where a lever is available. Let's write this down. Okay. Back to mail. From Anne Babbage. February 4th. Dear Mr. Darren. Sorry for the lagging reply. I'm still learning how to use this machine. Thanks for bringing this issue to our attention. This was not something I had considered, but it does seem like a reasonable suggestion, and I will discuss it with the Baron during our next meeting. I know he has expressed interest in installing secondary access levers for both redundancy and convenience, so this may be the perfect excuse to allow him to execute those plans, should he still wish to do so. So there are secondary levers in other places. To Kirk Darren. Stop recording. On February 10th, Kirk. For our last meeting, effective immediately, please suspend all security camera recordings. Live surveillance has been approved, but the Baron no longer wishes to have tape logs of activity on the estate. I know this might seem a bit like a security risk, but I promise good reasoning is behind these seemingly unsound decisions. Randolph Moore. So that means Darren Kirk was head of security. Okay. That's all I needed. That's amazing. I now know the head of security was Darren Kirk. Or Kirk Darren? It just seems like Darren should be a first name and Kirk should be a last name. Let's build towards the west first. Laundry room, the weight room, lose half your movement. But I don't mind. I kind of want to look around. It's gonna hurt. Oh, 25 steps. And one more. Or conceal it. Is what they said. I've often received a lever here. But I don't see where this lever is concealed. Can't find anything that I can interact with. There used to be a lever here somewhere. Is it one of the dumbbells? Maybe I'm overcomplicating this, and it's not here anymore. They said they were going to remove or conceal it, but I guess they opted for remove. Let's build south. Furnace, darkroom, or bedroom. I'm gonna redraw these floor plans. Actually, the darkroom's not so terrible. If I can bring it back on. Can't see immediately if there's anything worth grabbing in there. But let's just continue. Oh, the kitchen. Oh, not the kitchen, what's it called? Pantry. So I got some steps back. That's not horrible. Garage, the spare room, or the corridor. Now, in the garage I can get 3 keys, but it's a dead end. I'd rather go up, and I know that this door is going to be unlocked, so let's do that. Now, since none can return me to the weight room, and I need to get to the foundation, I think that's still open. Maybe I should return to security and draft the other way. I have limited steps now, but it's okay. I used to play with just 50 steps. No, the security. Build the other way in security. Passageway, laboratory, or storeroom. Passage and lab. Well, lab goes back down. Let's do that. Let's set up an experiment. I've already set up power to the lab, so that's fine. I was really hoping there might be some food around, but that's fine. Let's set up an experiment. Continue the experiment. For each bedroom you draft after a second, when you draft a hallway from another hallway, each time you eat an apple, a letter will be delivered to the mailroom. Spread dirt onto the driveway. Set your steps to 40. This might be possible. Actually, actually, let's just do it. Yeah. I should have double checked if it was possible, but maybe I can, from this corridor, draft out the hallway. That would be unlikely, but not impossible. Let's do this. It's a safe bet, and I don't lose steps coming in here. Commissary. Perhaps I take the commissary and see what there is to buy. It might be worth it if the shovel is available, which it is. And a shovel is worth 6. And a magnifying glass is worth 4. Let's buy both of those things. Perfect. Parsnip, parsnip, parsnip. Just some coins. Observatory, den. With very few rooms going north, I should probably take the den. And with severely limited movement options, I expected it to be locked. Let's not do that just yet. Let's go back and try to draft from the corridor. I might be out of movement soon. Go to the laboratory, security, weight room, dark room, pantry corridor. That's a long way. Weight room, dark room, pantry. Oh my goodness, be a hallway. I'm just gonna redraw this in hopes that I get a hallway. Perfect. Wasn't that a experiment success? There we go, experiment successful. Steps 40. Not the coin. That's what I was hoping for. I've already read the emails in the office. Let's take the spare bedroom just to keep moving this way. Drafting rooms. There's something here. A sleeping mask. I should get 5 steps right away, shouldn't I? Let's draft this first. Getting a lot of money. So, waste 1 step, gain 5 steps. There we go. Cursed for dead ends here. But I could take the billiards rooms and hope that I get some keys or some important keys. Any digging spots? I know that there's lots of digging spots in other rooms that I'll need to backtrack for. It's either 3 square or 4 square. So if it's 3 square, I think it's 16. Yep. It's 5 square. 5 square is 25 minus 1 is 24 divided by 12 is 2. 2 square multiplied by 20 divided by 10 is 40. 40 divided by 8 is 5. Wait, did I do it wrong? 1, 4 square, I did 16. That was 2. Let's try this one again. Two square is 4. Multiplied by 20 is 80. Oh, it's 1. Just 2 regular keys. That's fine. That's fine. Should I build up or should I go back to the den? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10 steps. Is it worth it? Perhaps. Did I already dig there? I did. Oh yeah, I'm not hurting that badly on steps right now, so it's fine. Which way? Oh shit, I wasted a step. I had to go to the pantry. No, I was doing it right. I had to go to security. Oh my goodness, I wasted 2 steps there for no good reason. Security laboratory. Bedroom, commissary, den. Oh, but that gave me 5 steps. With 6, I can buy 2 gems. No reason to be holding on to that money. Let's build up from the den now that I have a couple of keys. The kennel. Oh, this would be very powerful. Puppy! Doggy! Oh my goodness. Hi, little boy. I can pet the dog! You can pet the dog. Can I pet this doggy? No, he's too far. Can I pet this doggy? No, too far. This one likes to be pet. Good doggy. Wow, a bunch of dig spots here. That should unlock all the doors in this room. A key! A brick. Some coins. I've had pretty good luck digging this in this game so far. That means this door is unlocked. The laboratory closet, the courtyard has a gem requirement. Let's take it. There'll be some good digging spots in here. At least one. That means all doors are unlocked in this one. That's cute. Some money. Let's unlock this box. All the doors here are unlocked. Hopefully I get a silver key. Which way should I go? This way? No, this way. Let's go here. Drawing room. Office, bedroom. None of them go where I want them to go. I might be locked out of that room, unfortunately. That's fine. I'd rather draft the drawing room. East hallway, breaker room. Let's take the east wing hallway. Nothing strictly valuable in there. Let's go to the drawing room. Maybe one day I'll know how to open that. So far, I have no clue. Not that one. This one first. Let's use the lockpicking key. There we go. It opened it. The boiler room. I want to bring the boiler room next to... Where did I write this down? Lab, pump room, garage, or laundry. Okay. Boiler room seems like the only one that's worth drafting here, maybe? Or maybe... Yeah, because that's a dead end. That's a dead end. So let's draw... I'm just going to redraw the floor plans. I have the opportunity. I guess I'll take the passageway. 2 gems required for that. But all doors will be unlocked, so... I don't have a digging spot in here, unfortunately. Oh, that worked! That will go into the east hallway. That will go there. Let's redraw. Kitchen goes into the east hallway. The other 2 are dead-end rooms. Brick room is useful if I have other rooms to turn off. This counts as 2 bedrooms. I could get a bunch of steps back. I think that might be worth it. Draft this room to get a bunch of steps, and then use the passage to go that way. Yep, it gives me 10 steps back, so that's useful. And 2 bananas? That's amazing. But it doesn't look like there's anything else to grab here. I wonder if it's possible to get up there. Nah. Okay, with that dead end, let's go through the passageway or the east. Let's go to the passageway. Let's draft this area first. 50 steps. Let's draft this way. Furnace, guest bedroom, or the observatory. Hopefully if I can continue building north, it might be worth it, because I might end up in the foundation. The walk-in closet, the kitchen, or the storeroom. With the east hallway also available over there, and the west wing hallway available over there, and the observatory available, I have 3 ways to go up. I think I want to take the walk-in closet and get 4 items. That's 3. Where's this? Mysterious fourth item. There it is, the coupon book. Would have been nice earlier when I was buying stuff from the commissary. Really had much use for the magnifying glass, but if I get into the antechamber, sorry, not the antechamber, the foundation, there might be a lot of stuff there to find. Building north from the... observatory. Yeah. Let's go to the observatory. 14. Is there anything in particular at 14? No, but in 15 there's the sale. Because the apple. Apples are extra delicious today. And a key. No, it's Diamondus Minor and the slice. 3 steps. Lovely. Let's see. Is the opening in the telescope... It's closed. I don't think there's going to be anything in there, so let's just draft north. Let's use regular key. Damn it. I should have used the silver key. Let's have 2 bananas. Why not? Oh, I can have 5 bananas. That's okay. I don't need that many. Now I should, if it's, please be locked so I can use the silver key. Oh no, don't be locked. And let me use the silver key in the next one. Is there usually an item to grab in the office? Let's just double check the email in the office. I think this is where we learned about the VAT. Oh, sorry. Let me try that again. There we go. Sir, you have not left any instructions for the following week, and you know how much I hate leaving critical plans up until the last minute. As soon as you decide on definitive plans for the holidays, please pass the message on to me, either through Hartley, who's valeting for you this weekend, or if you absolutely insist, through this confounded electronic compassion. And right, so I think this means that the Baron didn't have plans for the holidays because he already knew he wouldn't make it to the holidays. Everything else I know. Or at least I think I know. Who are you? Are you Thomas Sinclair? If you are Thomas Sinclair, that's the Baron's Herbert Sinclair. But if that is Thomas, no, that's Thomas Sinclair. So who are you? I need to return to the foyer and find out who he is and see if I have any dates associated with this guy. Use special key, use silver key. Perfect, please don't be locked. And just, or maybe the dining room? Maybe I'll get a dig spot in the dining room? They're both blue rooms, so let's just do this. It's very low likelihood there's a dig spot here. Oh, it's already open. Wow. That was quite the lucky draw. I don't know why I did that. There's no point in having all this money right now. But I'm happy to have it. Okay. Time to check out the foundation. Kitty cat. There you go. You're on your spot. Just sit down and go to sleep. Foundation is ready. And if I do this, that should unlock all doors. But come on, why isn't... I guess only regular doors. Hold on, before I go down, this might be a waste of a step, but I should do this. And nowhere to dig here. I saw so many dig spots earlier in the state, but it's not worth going back just yet because I will be probably wasting the opportunity to go here. I'm going down to the foundation. I need to know what's going on at the bottom of this house. That was like a bit of a loading screen there. Oh my goodness. Underground. Boat and bat. There's an upgrade disc. Boat and bat is an A. Let's assume that this is the foundation. Unless I've seen boat and bat before. I have not seen boat and bat before, so this is the new one. C-O-U-L-T? Why would it be T? C-O-U-L... No, C-O-U... Out. If count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. I'm assuming that's count. If... Maybe it's not if. But what could it be if it starts with IF? I just need 3 more letters. Oh... Needs a security key card. There's an elevator. The basement is locked. This is the basement key. So now I know what's down here. Use the foundation to get to the basement. There's another dig spot here that I didn't use. A rock, not worth picking up. Okay, time to backtrack and hope I get something useful. There is also north progression from the East Hall. Before I do that, I want to... Oh shit, that's right, I have an upgrade disc. That's not what I want to do. I want to insert the upgrade disc. Floor plan upgrade. Let's see, what room am I allowed to upgrade? The nursery. Okay. Nursery data has been found on this upgrade disk. You will now have a chance to permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different upgraded floor plans. Select a floor plan below to upgrade this room. Nursery just stays a nursery to gain 8 steps. Nurse's station. If you have less than 10 steps when you enter this room, set your walk steps to 20. Indoor nursery. Whenever you draft another green rune, 2 gems will sprout in this room. I don't know if I like changing the nursery from a purple room to a green room. If it was a combined room, if it was both green and purple, I'd be interested. This will give you about double your steps if you have less than 10 steps, which is useful. That is if you have, and this one is whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 8 steps. This is probably the best upgrade in my opinion. I'll have to do this one. It's just upgrading the power of the nursery. Because I don't really use the nursery too frequently, probably better to upgrade it in a way that makes it a little stronger. No dig spots here. What about the kitchen? I didn't notice any. With 43 money, I might as well just buy the other 2 bananas. There we go. And the last banana too. 62 steps to help me backtrack. Nope, nothing here. The walk-in closet, I didn't check if it had any digging spots, but it doesn't. No digging spots here. Are there any digging spots in here? You'd think no, right? The kind of room this is. That's fine. I already dug in this room. The East Hall, I haven't tried to draft that. Let's just try it. The ballroom. Whenever you enter the ballroom, set your gems to 2. Why not? It's a new room. I've never drafted it before, and it'll give me 1 gem. There's music sheets in here. Clara and Simon. In Eclipse Ball 1952. Clara with beauty marks, Simon. So Simon has to be Herbert Sinclair's brother. The music is so sweet in here, so gentle. Let's read the music sheets. Let's find the bold words first. This is number 6. I have number 5. I don't think I have number... Wrong page. Where am I? Where are the music sheets? Music sheets are here. Five is... 6 is R. And the first word on this is under. Under these stars, the dance is held, and to the floor we are compelled. The gowns glide on, and music swells, and at the end of the clock strikes 12. What that means, only time can tell. 7. Bold word is true. And the first word is 2. two remain for one last dance and spin again around clock hands, and as they turn, a second chance to rise above the falling sands, the true time lost in the past romance. In past romance. Doesn't seem like I can play the music. What a beautifully reflective floor. It would have been nice to have drafted this room next to a window. Wait, I did. Why is this not open? That's strange. The study, the laundry room, the library. Let's just take the library. Maybe there's a dig spot in here. There is a book, though. History of Fornidia. This book was reviewed and cleared for publication by the Fen Aries Central Board of Education. It has been edited to conform to our department standards, including the omission of sections deemed inaccurate or unsuitable for public dissemination. Blank, the name used to designate the realm of the Eastern Waters, is no longer known to the average citizen. Of the elder generation. We must permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon our past. Blank, the name used to designate the realm of the Eastern realm. Blank is no longer blank. Blank known to the average citizen. Blank, the name used to designate the realm of the Eastern Waters. So we don't know the name of the Eastern Waters. A Yera. Most historians begin the first era, often denoted as a Yera, by the ascension of the first king Blank, whose name Oris would later grace the burgeoning township in which he was crowned. Oris was known before his coronation as a prominent merchant lord of considerable means and affluence whose sway in the region made him the ideal candidate for the unification of the surrounding provinces. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and the surviving records of those bygone days are mostly limited to trade agreements and sales receipts. Nevertheless, we can deduce from these ledgers that Oris had but one aim: expansion. The territory spread forth from the heart of Oris, and by the end of the 1st century, a new kingdom was born. Interesting. Second era. It was the 4th King Blank who split this vast domain into 3 equal shares, 3 realms for his 3 children. To the eldest, he granted the fields and mountains of his great-grandfather. He granted the fields and mountains of his great-grandfather, the middle province, and heart spring of the kingdom, Fen Aries. The eldest inherited Fen Aries. The eldest accepted the gift, blank, 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 blank. To the youngest, he bestowed upon him the realm of Arc Aries, the land of the northern storms. The northern storms, right? Arc Aries. So we would expect a sigil denoting Arc Aries to have the lightning marks on them. To the youngest, he bestowed upon him the realm of Arc Aries, the land of northern storms, a wild and untamed expanse, which at the time was not as developed, but a good deal more vast than the eldest brother's lot. It's bigger. And his middle child, his only daughter, he gifted her the southern region of Araya, a land steeped in tradition. This knowledge I have. But look, the symbol in the middle. That's not the pentagon. It is the symbol. It is the symbol of Ornidia, the weird double-edged sided symbol. Because the pentagon was the symbol of Arch Ares. That's the symbol. The weird, strange symbol is the one inside here. The third era. As the second era drew to a close, the three sovereign realms had achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of these distinct regions, ruled by their respective sibling monarchs, had blossomed, cultivating a bountiful resource of their land and developing a unique character and culture that set them apart from one another. Despite those differences, the sibling monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations throughout their lives and were known for their cooperation in matters of trade and transportation. The succeeding generations of their heirs continued that tradition, and the third era was defined by blank, 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 blank. Commerce between three realms further strengthened their bond and laying the foundation for the promise of a prosperous and bright future. You really can't see past the censoring. But look at the shape. You can tell the symbol. I've read this. Fourth era. As the kingdom blank entered the fourth era, the different kind of ruler took reins of power. King Desolates III was a king who often was seen drinking, a sight that shocked not only the gentry in the court, but the masses as well. Desolates was renowned as the king of blank, as the king of no one, and he made the decision to moving castle and court behind. Decision to move the capital from Reddington to somewhere else, because Reddington used to be the capital of this area. Leaving castle and court behind. People were overjoyed by this choice, and were those that viewed the king's conduct to be unbecoming of his common folk. These voices planted the seed which took root in grand city of Fen. Era of Ruin. After the passing of King Desolates III, fourth era came to an abrupt end. Thankfully, the king died. Something. Is it possible to make out any of these words? Y and G. That's Y. That's all the hints we have. H, E. Yeah, it's kind of hard to say. On the very next day, the 6th of October, the died October 5th. On the very next day, the Prince Learson of Fen declared himself the true monarch. This declaration was bolstered by a blank number of supporters due to the fact that Desolates IV shared blank little of his virtues. As the prospect of civil war seemed inevitable, the realm's regiments were hastily called from the frontier to stamp out and put an end to the Fensurrection. However, instead of restoring order, what ensued was a savage and merciless campaign against their own people. The guards of Fen, once a center of splendor, were transformed. The gardens of Fen transformed into a battlefield as the cries of the innocent echoed through the city's streets, stained in red. So Fen became the capital, Morning Bay. Morning Bay. The pacification of Sen. Is that a dog? No. Morning Bay is an important name to remember. I wrote it down, but I need to check it in the Reddington book again, because that's not something I wrote down. The brutality of the pacification of Fen did not go unnoticed by neighbors. As sympathy for the city surged, allies came forward to lend support. Among them were the generals of the Northern Regiment, who, sickened by the barbaric actions of the other battalions, joined forces with the Prince Learson to form a formidable army. Learson declared himself the monarch, and the rebellion was by Learson. Together, they leveraged their political influence and favors to persuade nearby realms of Arc Ares and Nuance to join their cause. However, even with the tide turning in their favor, victory did not come easy. The War of the Fifth Era lasted 22 long years and saw buried one in every 3 men. Prince Learson himself added another number to the casualties. However, even in death he had won. Oris had fallen, and with it the realm. The black flags that had flown for 5 eras were burned. Oris. That's the symbol of Oris. Oris had fallen, and with it the realm. Oris was a city. Oris had fallen? The town? Oris was the town where the original king was born. Oris was the town where the original king was born. And then the capital was moved from Oris to Reddington? Or Fen? Is Fen Reddington? The black flags that had flown for 5 eras were burned, and in their place red banners were hoisted in honor of the fallen of Fen. A few remaining members of the former royal family fled in fear of their lives to the south, exiled forever. The current era. Today, the realms inherited by the 3 Fen Ares, Arc Ares, and Area once again stand united as allies. Though the distance between our people has grown, our connection to this land remains as strong as ever. The spruce and birch that span across our realm serve as a constant reminder that we all share a common past. For this is, despite everything else, a land rich in history, a land of myth and wonder, a land that sprung forth the greatest empire the world has ever seen, a land of our fathers, our mothers, and our children. And then this blocked out. Lots missing here. Oh, I don't think I have this letter either. This is great. If I can get into that room, I can get these letters. Box, crate, and create. It's the letter E. Where am I? Very corner here. Please let me open this door. Damn it. Time to backtrack, I guess. Did I get a letter from the ballroom? I did. Although, if I did, I must have gotten it a while ago, because I don't have it currently. Conference room, foundation, and library. Conference room needs a key, library needs a key, foundation. Let's continue looking for some digging spots. Hi, puppy. Good boy. 10 intent, I already have this one. Where am I? Oh, I'm quite a ways down. Nothing. Already dug that out. Is it worth buying anything here? I don't have keys, do they? Set of gems, no. Hmm. Come on, someplace to dig. Back in security. I guess I'm back in the foyer, so I can look at the face of that person. It was the angry looking guy. That's Count Isaac Gates. I don't know anything about him. I should write his name down somewhere in case I find it again. For office safe. Count Isaac Gates. I need to remember who he is, find out what his deal is. This is Lord William Epson, Baron Thomas Sinclair, Major Nicholas Keith IV, Jariena, Baron Edwin Sinclair. Interesting. This brings me back down to the entryway. Chapel morning room probably has some digging spot. Ah, in the church too. Dug up nothing of interest. Didn't even bother making something up. Like pebbles. Come on, just a couple of keys. Just a couple of keys. Deposit box key for room 304. I can't get into the vault. I have 2 deposit box keys? Yeah, both 233 and 304. I can't get into the vault. I have potentially 2 or 3 ways to get into the vault, but unlikely that I will. No, not going in there. Let's continue looking. Ah, place to dig here. A rock. A turnip, that's kind of nice. But I need keys. Tin can. Never found that before, I don't think. Coin, this is not good. Yeah, thanks. Actually, let me take a look at that. Nothing. Where else could I go? I think the best option right now is to just go outside and check if I can find some digging spots. I know that there's a few digging spots outside, so let's check those. I wonder if there's any inside the Black Ridge. Quite a few here, but I don't think there's gonna be keys here. Really? 3 coins. Turnip. Nothing. Just 1 key. No. This might be the end of the run. Damn it. Oh, that sucks. so much progress and nothing to show for it. Wait, the West Wing hall goes up. Was that door locked? I should go into security. Go into security. Let's turn off the security system. Then, weight room, dark room, pantry corridor, west wing. Weight room, dark room, pantry, corridor, west wing. Not even worth digging up. There we go. One door has been opened up for me. Can I make it back to it? Is there a digging spot here? I already got it. What a waste. Okay, so pantry, dark room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Worth taking in case I need to use it somewhere. 11/28. 28th of November. I wonder what happened that day. Are you Hartley or is this Hartley? I don't even know. Okay, where am I trying to go? I have to get to the foundation, right? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I can make it. Weight room, security, laboratory. Den, kennel. Had a good boy for good luck. Courtyard. Drawing room. Passageway, observatory. Kitchen. I can buy the club sandwich. And it's cheaper too. How many red rooms do I have? 3 red rooms, so that's 15 steps, isn't it? That's amazing. Okay. Continuing. Can't open the conference room. Come on. Wait, what room is this? Room next to the foundation. Do I have this? I do. What is it? Crate and rate? Yeah. Please tell me that's open. Yes, that's open. What do I need? Who cares? I need something. Storeroom. With 2 keys. Oh, maybe I can build a greenhouse on top of the conference room. Let's go down here first, actually. The elevator call, he said, right? What does that mean? Can I call an elevator? Can't do anything. This key doesn't work. I can't get to the antechamber. The door isn't open. But if the library gives me the... There's no way. That's the storeroom, not going there. Go to the conference room. All just purple rooms. It's not gonna happen. But just in case, it might be better to take this to get... But I lose gems, which is sad. With 5 keys and nothing to do with them. There are 12 major keys, so that's... I've already got this. It's an I. Oh, what can I do? Go to the library, I guess. Office, kitchen. Kitchen goes that one way. From the passage to the drawing room to the courtyard to the east hallway. to the ballroom. To the library. Can't look. I don't have enough. What is this? It's the room right next to... I was here before. What could it be? I'm trying to think. Like, a thought that I have is it could be fiber and fire, but that would require spelling fiber as F-I-B-R-E, which is not how I would expect the game to spell the word. It's like it could be 5 and fire. No, that doesn't work either. It should be with without, right? So what could it be? Match? No. I'm trying to think what it could be. Wheat and heat. It's wheat and heat. Where am I? If we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. If we count small gates, eight date crack 8 safes. If we count small dates, sorry, if we count small gates, what does it mean by small gates? It means the one in the... I see. That doesn't really help me in any way, shape, or form. That didn't work. So close to a perfect draft. I don't think I've drafted every other room before. But this is the one that I need, and I know the dining hall has pictures. So let's just get the dining room. It doesn't matter. Let's get some steps in. Crow and crown. It's the letter N. It can never be. Oh, 1 money. Need 5 more. Be a room that gives a lot of money. Back the foundations over there. The only door I have access to towards the foundation is this one. Oh yes, I also have that every door here unlocked. Just 3 gems. Hose and house, yeah, to you. Sucks that I closed off that area because I can unlock this door. But only this door. And I can't get the basement key. Truly nothing left to do in this run. How sad. If this had been the Great Hall. I'm still hoping that there's money somewhere to find. 5 money so I can get... Maybe if I can get back to the office, I can spread money. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 steps. Let's go back to the office. Library. Ballroom. What was that sound? Oh, I got reduced down to 2 gems whenever you step in the ballroom, down to 2 gems. That's fine. Didn't have much use for those gems anyway. East Wing Court... Yeah, so East Wing Courtyard. This is where I have to change directions. Drawing room, passageway, observatory, kitchen. Observatory, kitchen, office. I don't think it'll let me spread money again. What does run payroll mean? Yep, that sucks. With 2 vault keys, I didn't even get to find the vault. There truly is nothing left for this run, so... With no... Well, maybe I could buy another one of the books. Let's not waste this money. Let's not end this run just yet. Observatory, passageway, courtyard, and then straight shot. Observatory. Then straight shot from here all the way to the end. And then straight shot to the library. I guess maybe library is the only place that can draw the bookshop? Or maybe the reason it keeps giving me the bookshop from the library is because I've read every book in the library already. With the 45 money that I have, Let's buy 3 books. Drafting Strategy Volume 5, 4, and Realm and Rune. $12 money left. And maybe I should have gotten the Curse of Blackbridge, but I wanted to maximize what I was getting. Because who knows when I'll be able to do it again. Okay. I'm going to call it this day right here. Start a new one. And that would be the last one for tonight. Garden excavation site. 28 dig spots. Steps taken 199. Total rooms 44. Isn't that heartbreaking? Could have had 45 rooms. New rooms 2. Which include the ballroom and the kennel. Let's exit there. Save and continue to the next run. And see if something good happens. Starting off with 4 gems. Let's see if we can get a good outdoor room. I've gotten so close to being able to get in the basement or the antechamber, bird bath. But I keep getting... You know what? I'm gonna get this. I don't care. Because the shrine is interesting. I'm going to give you all my money. And see what kind of a blessing you give me for... Whoa! You've received the blessing of the general. After you draft a red room, if you have at least 5 different ranks containing red rooms, gain 5 diamonds. 5 ranks containing red rooms. That's 5 red rooms. I would never do that. That's not even a blessing. That's a freaking curse. It's incentivizing me to draft red rooms. Maybe if I'd given 8. Maybe I should experiment with what kind of blessings I get for different amounts of money. Okay, let's start drafting. Nah, let's take the den. No key. Can't use that. Dwarf has a gem in it. And nothing else. Get up. Before we start going north, I'm gonna build this one. Drawing room. I like that. It's a fun one. But I'm not gonna go in just yet. Laboratory. Bedroom. Hallway. Let's keep going. Commissary, storeroom, pantry. Let's do the storeroom. I'm out of keys. And money. Doing well on gems, though. Passageway, chapel, spare room. I like the passageway. Let's pick a green room this time. Special cost bypassed. Aquarium is every color of room. Gym requirement for the courtyard. The courtyard doesn't do anything special, so maybe I'll do this instead. No items in here. A big room though. Nevertheless, let's continue. Oh, I kind of fucked up with the drawing room there. That's okay. Any items here? Nothing of interest. Chair. Let's redraw. Sure. I guess. Horrible luck with my draw this time. Veranda enhanced chance of finding items in green rooms, billiard room, guest bedroom. Let's check the billiard room. Yeah, let's do that. There's keys in there, so. And a small chance of money. There we go. Could be that I find a very powerful key in here. 6 square minus 16 is 20. Oh! The square root of 18, 9. 16 minus 9 is 5. Oh, I didn't like that. Oh, sorry? 20. Oh, 18. Why would I say the square root of 18 is 9? 18 is not a square number. Oh, wait, the yellow. So 18 plus the square root of 16. That still doesn't work. No, 18 minus the square root of 16. So 18 minus 4, 12. No. (18 minus 16 is 4. 4 square root is 2. Oh no, maybe? (18 minus 16 is 4. 4 squared is 16. No. Can't be the square of any of these numbers because it's too big. Like, what could it possibly mean? 18 minus 16 is 2. Oh, I did 4. I'm stupid. 18 minus 16 is 2. 2 squared is 4. So the answer should have been 4. Yeah, okay. 416 is now the answer. There we go. I just miscalculated. There's a good key. I hate the weight room. I want to make it go away. Let's see if that's true. The library wants to draft the bookstore. No, it doesn't. A study. When drafting, you may spend gems to redraw floor plans up to 8 times. Commissary items for the garage 3. I'd rather have that. Where are they? Oh, they're right next to the door. I always forget. Anything else in here? An oil spill. Okay, let's get out of here. Hold up. What am I doing? Why am I wasting steps like that? I need to draft something from here. Realm and Rune. Is what I need. Because it tells me a little bit more about how to use the realms and the runes. Back to security with no steps left, basically. This might be a quick end of a run. Keycard system settings, security level low, confirm settings, change that, locked, no unlocked, confirm settings, and back and exit. These are quite ancient computers. Yeah, with only one way forward, I'm probably kind of fucked. What items do I have that I could combine? Nothing. But I need to keep moving. Plus, I need to see what number was on the music here. This was 8, so let's write that down. Music sheet 6, 7, 8. 8 is message. And the word is stones. The greenhouse is the last. Find among the white blank under 2 stones. First word on the sheets are true. Our true message. Oh. T. Which room am I in? I see what that letter is. Yep. I see what that letter is. If you draft the workshop there, it just tells you the letter. I see. It's the word. It's the letter of the room. Take that. Look for anything else of value. Yeah, I knew that. I don't think I have anything that can like be combined. Yeah, just a broken lever. What am I gonna combine that with, right? Nothing. Please be a good room. Does not fit because it needs to be near the edge. One minor key, one major key, but it only goes to the east. I'd rather take this. Don't anticipate something is already here, but it's fine. Well, that sucks. Three dead ends. Key card. This is going to be a pretty short run. It feels like it. I might take the archives. A metal detector. That's nice. Kind of sucks though. I don't even know which way I'm building this. To the north. Let's just take the archive floor plan. It's a common floor plan. That's good. Be locked, please. Be locked. Special key. Secret garden. There we go. Not even a shovel. Oh, this is already open. If I can make my way up there. It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. What? What did you see? What do you see, boy? A money. Build south here, hope something shows up. Take the guest bedroom, get the 10 steps. Get the gem. That's about it for here. Where should I go? I guess I can draft the room north from here? Sure, whatever. What a waste. Let's take the wine cellar. A lockpick key. That could be pretty useful, actually. That's it, though. I do have a conference room. If I go back to the conference room, there should be a bunch of fruit there. Right? Because whenever anything gets spread, it gets sent to the conference room? Yes. Amazing. Got a bunch of steps back. Let's try heading farther north to the spare bedroom, which is through here. Let's build this room first. I already have the key card. Is the breaker box worth anything then? Maybe better to take the archive floor plan and hope for something cool. Of course, it's the fucking furnace. Should never take the archive floor plan. No. Let's keep going. I guess let's do this. It's 15, so there's something new today. I don't remember what. Oh, it's the sale. See flyer for details. Today only, great deals ahoy, the sale, everything is 50% off, offer valid at the following locations: commissary, kitchen, locksmith, and bookshop. Wow. Kinda sucks that I don't have all my money from last time. Is this the rotunda? This sucks. I'm gonna have to take the gymnasium and hope for the best. I just gained 5 gems for that. Let's hope for the best. One major key, one minor key. A silver key. And a regular key. Metal detector is still on, so there's more to find here. Oh, that money right there. Hello? Denoted in verse. What does that mean? I definitely need the magnifying glass for this. Denoted in verse. I don't know what that means. But that symbol isn't here. Oh, it is. Never mind. What is that symbol? Curved spike, spike, spiral. Curve, but no spikes. Or none that I can make out. Denoted in verse. I don't know what that means. Nothing on this one. Let's go down. I guess it's not worth the risk. Let's just take the Great Hall and hope the 3 keys open the door that I need to get to. This is the way I need to go. That worked. I have 2 open doors. And I'm not going to be able to use them. Take the kennel. Cat? What is this? Huh? Was this here last time? I'm not sure what this is supposed to show me. I need to... What special keys do I have? The silver key. Oh my goodness, I just have to hope for a good draw. Aquarium will go north. And since it counts as a red room, I get a lot of gems. Honestly, I'm not upset. I've been able to use it. I thought that the blessing of the what's-his-face would be difficult to use, but it wasn't so bad. Maybe something's of value in here? Let's take it. But I can't afford any of it. I just have 5 money. What a waste. Unlike last turn where I had so much money, but it also doesn't have the moon pendant. With only 2 keys and 3 rooms to get to. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms to get through. I'll take that. What are you beeping about? Is there money down there? A key! Awesome. Let's try it. A breaker room. And a key. Let's just turn this off, who cares? Doesn't really do much for me, but I'm so nervous that I won't get to get in there. Oh, that worked! And with 3 keys and the thing turned off and with a key present, I might just be able to get into the antechamber. I need to draft a specific room that goes 2 ways in that area. The Dovecote, the casino, games of chance, the dormitory. Let's read about them. Whenever you draw the Dovecote while drafting, you may rotate floor plans. A towering loft serving a home to many of the feathered locals of Mount Holly. As a devout bird watcher and an amateur ornithologist, Mary had petitioned her uncle for years for this to be built into the estate. I feel like as a 2-way thing, it might not be great, but the casino is also a 2-way thing. Games of chance. I also feel like this is probably a great place to learn things. Wow, that's actually pretty powerful. I want to draft the casino. Sounds fun. Doesn't seem like there's any items in here for December 1, which is today. Have I already had the Great Hall? No, I need to draft. The only option left is this one, and hope that it goes well. Drafted a red room, but it does go where I want to go. Hey, TC Dems, welcome. This room is the one that matters. Special key, silver key. Let's draft a dark room. Oh my goodness. You joined at an excellent time, TC Dems. I am about to go to the basement. To continue up, you must go down. The basement key. I don't have a moon pendant to go to the 46th room. But I do have 13 steps, the basement key, and the foundation open. We're going downstairs! Oh, I'm so excited. I did not see this coming. I was able to get all the letters of the room word puzzle in this run. I know exactly what it says. I have this turned off. I have the basement key. We're going to the basement. What does this mean? Whoa. It's so messy in here. What is that? Who is this statue? Is this not Ari? The woman in the other area? I'm blocked. I'm not necessarily blocked. I can move this out of the way. And move this out of the way. Now I'm here. What am I gonna find in the basement? This is so far quite confusing. Another one. Seems like I can open a shortcut. Can I get up there? Why is it blinking? Oh my goodness, what the? Okay, so I can't move it anywhere else, just forward and backward. I'll think about that in a minute. I don't want the day to end, because it's pretty late in the game. Well, would you look at that? Okay. So I can put this here. And raise that. And bring this closer. I think. Maybe I can walk across that now, but I need to find something else that lets me get across the whole thing. Or maybe not. You come back here. Right? Maybe. Let's see. This I can push all the way here, maybe? From the other side. Let's see. This I can push all the way here. Okay. Still get across. But what else is going on here? I have to hit that green button. Oh my goodness, doesn't seem like I can do much else in this area. If I get up here now, I can go... Interesting. Let's bring that here. Try this, see where this takes me. I see. Bring that all the way across. Good thing I'm not losing steps here. Maybe bring this all the way across? It seems like I'm too... I can't get up here. Oh, I can. But hold on, that's a problem. I see. Push this out here. Push this out here. The puzzle is quite interesting. This is unlike any puzzle I've seen in the game before. Because there's no other super interactive puzzles in the game yet. Oh. Go back here, and there's another cart to push. Push it into here. Raise it. Push this all the way back. Not yet. A little further back. There. Push this forward. Push this all the way across. I'm doing it. I'm going to get this done. Raise this. Maybe push it just a little farther. That should be good. And now I should be able to get over. If only somebody had taught little Simon how to jump. I'm here. What have I done? What have I changed? Oh my goodness. Let's go. Don't lose a step, Simon. Basement. I'm on the other side. I can rotate this now. I don't know what that does just yet. I'm so low on steps. Okay. I can bring that around. And check that room out. Okay. I'm so low on steps. Oh, it needs to be one more. My mistake, my mistake. Let's do it again. This is the rotating room, isn't it? This is the 7 room across the reservoir. Let's actually see how that relates to my map. I think so. Maybe? 7 was the rotating room. And this has to be the rotating room. Oh, this doesn't connect me to anything. Oh wait, it does. Can I just keep rotating it until it comes back to me? Like, this is annoying. This is gonna be a step. Yep, that was a step. Let's continue down here before we check out everything else. This is gonna be a step. No, it wasn't a step. Where am I going? Where am I ending up? What the? Do I have enough steps to get there? 46. 7 steps, can I get there? I lose 1 step. 1, 2, 3, and 3 steps. That's 1, so I have 6. I'm gonna lose 1 more going in there, and 1 more going. Oh my goodness, am I gonna enter with my last step? fucked up. I should have grabbed that first. I can turn it without getting inside. I can't get it from here. That sucks. To get there, these are two apart. I need to be standing there. So if I come here, where do I want to go? That goes back to where I came from. But there is a way to turn it, isn't there? It seems like there's a blueprint in there. I'm so confused. I'm trying to figure this out. If I bring this one here, this 1, 2, 3. So this 1, 2, 3. No. So 1, this 1, 2, 3. I need to be standing there. What can get me there? This 1, 2, 3. That can get me there. So let's do that. Hopefully I don't lose a step going all the way back. The music is really good. I think I got it. Ah, I lost a step for that. That fucking sucks. The full map. Reservoir basement. One basement. What is 8? Rotating gear. That's where I'm currently at. 2 north level. From 9 to north lever. Okay, I got it. Mechanarium. There's 1 door for each. Okay, let's just add that to the drafting pool. That's cool. Alright, let's get out of here. I need to get back to the basement. Hold on, which way was the basement? Four. I'm in 8, so I have to get to 4. 2, 1. I'm gonna lose so many steps. I'm not gonna have enough to get into that room. Where's the way back up? Here. That counted as a step for some reason. Dark room, antechamber. Room number 46. I am about to earn my bequeath. It's over. Oh.
There was once a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves, and he never saw the sights of life's many symphonies.
This is the original version.
He couldn't see beyond the red shade he was aware. He never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share.
Blue. This is the original version. The ending that she changed.
But one day the prince saw something new. And if you look closely, you might see it too. The skies parted and the clouds withdrew. Had a new favorite color. The color blue.
Wow. I'm not sure I understand that yet. I understand the political association, of course. The Red Country and all of that. But then I'm left stumped. Thank you. I'm glad you were here to witness this. Pet animation. Oh, this was something. I'm not done with the game yet, though. There is so many mysteries. You've beaten the tutorial. I guess I finally have, haven't I? Oh, the music. There are so many mysteries. I won't be satisfied until I know what happened to the mother. The music is reminiscent of the movie Everything Everywhere All at Once. If you've seen the movie, this is giving like Everything Everywhere All at Once vibes. Oh, it's made in Blender and Unity. For Christopher Manson, who opened many doors for me. That's so sweet. Dougie Bomb. Or I don't know, Doug Bomb? Mount Holly. Your new home. Total rooms 38. Ranks reached 10. Because I got into room 46. Steps taken 73. Items found 8. That's very small numbers for how big of an achievement this round was. There is so much left to find in Mount Holly. I won't be playing any more rounds tonight, but I definitely will be trying to stream again soon, most likely tomorrow. I definitely need to read the book by Marion Marigold called A New Clue. I need to unlock all the 8 safes. I definitely want to learn the identities of all the people who worked at Mount Holly. I know a few. And there's still so many secrets left in so many places. Room 46 is a big deal, but there's a lot left underneath the house, in the mines, with the 8, and like, I don't even know if there's more to find with Alzara. The puzzle with the... There's so much to go on underground because there's the puzzle with the chess pieces. And I really want to uncover the story, the history of everything that happened in the political situation here. Why was Marion Marigold kidnapped and shipped across borders? I found a passport that had her picture, but it was called Samantha Hayes. There is a lot to be uncovered in the vault. So much to be found in the letters. I still haven't read the emails in the shelter. Wow, there is so much. With the Red Guard, I for sure will be playing this game more, but not tonight. Thank you for being here, for watching, and for experiencing room number 46 with me. With all of that said, I'm going to be calling it a day. I'm going to bed, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.